All right. Magandang gabi sa iyo. Good evening. This is Coach MirandaMiner and welcome to our Real Talk Friday. Kamusta ka naman today? Kamusta? No, ikaw ba ay nag-take pro at nasa TikTok, no? We're actually live streaming in TikTok as well today. So magandang gabi sa iyo and today is a very special day because we're gonna be talking about execution and decision making, no? Execution and decision making, no? Sometimes yan ang isa sa mga problema ng isang magagaling na trader, no? Sometimes we are very good in technical analysis and good in fundamental analysis. Pero there is a psychological barrier that stops us to make a good decision, no? There is a psychological barrier that gives us some issues whenever we do execute, no? So we will this promotion na comment picker, no? Comment picker. All right. So before we move on forward, ihanda niyo na ang inyong mga kape, ang inyong mga salabat at sana ikaw ay okay today, no? And I wish that you are doing well today despite its ECQ in the Philippines or in Metro Manila. Okay? So all right, before we officially start, I would just like to say na meron tayong 25,000 peso giveaway. Guys, the last day is on August 15, no? So the last day of this promotion is August 15. So kung hindi ka pa nakasubscribe sa ating channel, please click on subscribe because we're going to give away, okay, the third prize winner is going to bring home 3,000 pesos and a MirandaMiner shirt and a mug, no? And the second prize is going to win a Realme C25 brand new cell phone. Okay? And the first prize is going to win a brand new Samsung A7 Lite. Guys, nabili na po ng mga namin, no? Aming ipopost yan yung picture, yung actual picture. Ang sarap hawakan, napaka brand new. Nako, masarap mag-unboxing yan. Tapos diyan ka magte-trade. Nako, mas maganda yan kaysa sa regular cellphone mo, no? So, for you to win, sali ka na. Just click on subscribe to our YouTube channel. And merong sinisend ngayon sa YouTube na link, no? Pati sa Facebook, yung link kung paano ka makaka-join. That's the King Sumo link na sinisend ng ating napakasipag na moderator, si Nida. And of course, thank you din sa ating marketing team, no? Alright. And then of course, thank you sa mga nag-submit. May nabasa na ako mga submissions on people who are recommending a community na pwede po nating bigyan ng blessing, no? Guys, alam mo, importante sa buhay natin, we're giving back to the community. We're giving back to where we live, where we're staying, no? Napakagandang act of kindness yung binibigay mo pabalik sa community, yung blessings mo, no? So tatandaan mo yan. So ako, I've been helping the community. Ayoko na sabihin kung sino man siya, but sino man sila, but I've been helping it, and sabihin ko sa inyo, napakaganda po ng karma pag tumutulong ka sa community. Okay? It's a very good way to help the community, no? Ang napakaganda po ng pakiramdam. Subukan po niyo 'yan. So, with that said, no, I'm inviting all of you to continue giving us recommended community na pwede po namin bigyan ng konting tulong bilang part po ng Global Miranda Miner Virtual Community Outreach. No, we're going to give away some of our funds, some of our money and talent and support para sa community na to, no? Of course, if you are actually trying to contact any one of me and my team, so you can actually send me an email to Coach MirandaMiner at globalmirandaminer.com. That is our official email address. If you want to enroll in our university, you wanted to become a beginner student, to Coach MirandaMiner at globalmirandaminer.com. Now, if you want collaborations, any other paid partnerships, just connect with sales at globalmirandaminer.com, and our very beautiful Ira is going to answer your queries there, okay? All right, let's move on, guys. Let's move on. Okay, meron po tayo. Speaking of promotion, ngayon po yung simula ng ating 500 peso comment picker giveaway, no? So after this video, please comment down below. Comment doon sa video natin, hashtag I believe in Bingbon, hashtag MirandaMiner, thank you, para you can actually be part niya, unfair. Pero nag-raffle pick na kami kanina at napakagaling ng technology, no? We will announce kung ano po, sorry, if you need to comment on this live stream pagkatapos natin, no? You need to comment in this live stream pagkatapos ng live stream natin para when we do our raffle, parang mahal tayo ng Bingbon, meron silang promotion na bago. Okay? Ang bago nilang promotion para sa atin is if you deposit $100, meron kang $10 bonus. No, if you deposit $100, you have a bonus of $10, okay? So users can deposit at least $100 during the activity and can receive the following bonuses. You could see in that table. Each trading bonus can be claimed once up to $1,000 bonus. A bonus will appear in the bonus section of the day after a deposit is made. It will be automatically unlocked when the user reaches the required trading volume. So guys, nag-deposit ka lang, nagka-bonus ka pa. So supportahan natin si trading, si Bingbon, all of us, no? Let's all support. And sabi ko nga, if we're looking for an alternative from Binance, so try Bingbon. Let's try to do Bingbon. $100 deposit can give you again another. Hindi ka pa nagtitrade, meron ka ng kinitang bonus na 10%. O, di ba? So, pwede mong ipang test trade yan. Deposit ka ng $100 and you wanted to do some test trade first, then use that, no? Use that for your 10x leverage. So magandang bonus yan. Okay, magandang bonus yan because I think it's an important time para sa atin na meron tayong ginagamit na bonus, no? Bonus for our trades. Hindi ito paper trades. This is a real money, real bonus to be given to you. Marami nga nagbigay sa akin ng testimony na sabi nila, Coach, maraming salamat sa bonus na binigay ni Bing Bon before kasi nagamit nila, kumita po sila, nagkaroon sila ng totoong money for them. No, totoo naman talaga siya, but they have now a profit they can call their own kasi nga sila ay gumamit ng binigay na $100 bonus ni Bing Bon. Okay? So, tune in ka lang sa ating channel. Napakarami nating promotions na paparating pa. Naku, napakasipag po ng ating marketing team. Kung aking iisipin, 4 months ago, naku, we only have 100 subscribers. Ngayon po, tayo pa po yung kinukulit ng mga paid collaborators. No? Tayo po yung kinukulit ng mga malalaking companies just for us to host them. So, thank you again, Bing Bon, for your love on the culture of malasakit. Salamat po kila Sherry, kila Drew. Maraming salamat sa Bing Bon family and to all of you. Thank you. And please just look for more details. But I'm looking forward, sino kaya mananalo ng 500 pesos pang trade bukas. Tignan natin, ha? Alright, okay. Let's now move on, okay? I just also wanted to share this particular testimony. Guys, ito yung isa sa mga siguro naging paborito kong testimony, no? Kasi nung binabasa ko talaga siya, sabi dito, "Hi Coach, I just wanted to thank you sa mga video nyo. I have a 1 full-time job and 2 part-time job as a web developer. Malaki naman po ang sahod pero yun nga po, yung katawan natin ng naniningil. On July 30, I got the symptoms of COVID, no taste and no smell and fever. I decided na need kong bitawan mga part-time ko para hindi masyadong stress. During that week, I saw your videos in YouTube sa kaka-search ko about crypto news updates and until nakita ko yung Halmachi strategy. I tried backtesting kung effective ba siya sa pag-isolate ko sa bahay everyday. Nanonood ako ng videos nyo while planning if I need to give up my part-time job to see other possible profits na hindi ko masyadong ma-stress sa work. Kung naaalala ninyo, meron tayong isa pang nag-testimony, $400+ profits in the Halmachi system. Ito naman, nag-testimony din, 37 wins and 4 losses. No? Sabi niya dito, kumuha po ako ng worth $30 sa coins.ph. Nag-practice ako ng Halmachi kaso hindi ko pa kabisado yung Fibonacci. Kaya natalo ako ng $2 na lang po ang natira. Yun nga lang, pinag-practicean ko until makuha ko and nag-note ako sa mga mail ko sa entry. Mali ko sa entry. And I added $140 capital po at I do position sizing sa trades and zooming out para hindi ma-wipe out. Right now po, Coach, profitable na po ako. I doubled my capital already. Double your money strategy, no? So right now, sabi niya, profitable na daw siya and he has recovered his $30 loss and decided to give up the part-time jobs to have more time with my family. Ito yung totoong freedom, no? Ito yung totoong freedom, eh. Nag-trade na lang daw po siya ng 1 to 2 hours per day after planning my trade carefully. Then I'm good for the rest of the day yet still on the 10th day of isolation and recovering na po sa COVID. Thank you talaga, Coach. Nasa daily routine ko na rin po manood ng live mo every 10 p.m. Coach bago matulog. Oy, kung naririnig mo to, naku, napakabilib ako sa iyo. No? I'm not going to mention your name. But I'd like to congratulate you. No? Congratulations sa iyo. And of course, first and foremost, sana okay ka na. Ayun ang pinaka-concern ko. Forget about trading, but my concern is your health. Sana ikaw ay okay. I hope and I pray that you are COVID healed. You are already okay, no? And make sure you take care of your health. Take vitamins, vitamin C and zinc, no? And if there's a time, then get yourself vaccinated. So maraming salamat sa testimony na to. Nakita ko yung journal niya, guys. Grabe tong journal na to. Grabe, oh. Punong-puno, 37 wins, 4 losses, 90% win rate, 130.21%. 130.21% capital gains, loss and profit. Total of profit, 130%. Grabe. So congratulations sa'yo. Initial capital niya is 7,000 pesos. The current capital is now 16,356.17 centavos. Ang galing. Congratulations sa inyo and I'm happy you're being inspired by what we do, no? And hindi lang ako titigil sa technical charting. Tayo ay tutungo din sa ating Friday Real Talk, Crypto Night Live at kung ano-ano pa. Speaking of Crypto Night Live, guys, tomorrow na po, let's all support our very, very special guest for tomorrow. None other than Chi Liu. Mapasalang ako bukas sa Singlish. Tingnan natin, sana hindi to Singlish, no? Kasi mapapaano ko dito eh. How are you la? How are you la today? you know? How is overbit? How is overbit la? Naku, bukas siguro tatawa kayo ng tatawa pag kinausap ko na yon. So, nakinig kayo mabuti, maganda yung topic namin. We're gonna be talking about the crypto 2021 crypto landscape in the midst of the pandemic. No, magandang topic yan, no? And get to listen from a mind of a very young CEO, no, based in Singapore. Sweet, sana tulungan mo ako dyan sa Singapore, no? Pag kailangan ko ng phone patch na Singaporean, kailangan ikaw kakausap, ah. Ikaw ang kakausap, Sweet. Alam mo na, tatawagan kita. So, make sure at naka-tune in ka. No? Moderator natin yan, guys, si Sweet sa Singapore. Anyways, yun. So, and guys, on the same month, we're going to have our Kryptonite Live Protect Your Income. Nako, we are able, napakaswerte natin. We're able to invite two of the great people within this particular brand, PruLife of UK. No? So, we're able to invite Terry Rombawa, who is a district manager in PruLife. Ito na yata yung pinakamataas na posisyon dyan sa PruLife in terms of sales operations. No? And of course, she's gonna be joined by Reniel Balisong, a PruLife consultant, certified investment advisor, and content creator. No? So, content creator. So, napaka gagaling na tao, and let's just listen to them for free. Guys, alam mo tong channel natin. We're not just going to give you TA. I'm not going to give you fundamental analysis. Bibigyan kita ng kompleto. Bibigyan kita ng on a Friday hugot, real talk, online palo, kumbaga, no? Pag Thursday, talagang real charting tayo, no? Talagang bugbugan charting in a manner of speaking. Tapos pag Saturday, bibigyan ka na ng mga special guest. I'll give you a special guest na matututo talaga tayo. Hindi lang si Coach magsasalita. I'm going to invite really good speakers that could help. Parang yung mga unang Kryptonite Live natin, we all learned from them. Diba? We invited people from the Middle East. So many testimonials. So I think talagang special ang ating Saturday. Okay? We have a very, very special Saturday. And this is gonna be happening on August 14 and August 28. Okay, so I look forward seeing you there, and let's all support, no? And guys, on the 28, diyan tayo magra-raffle ng ating iPad, no? Ang ating raffle ng ating 25K giveaway is on the 28. Okay? So looking forward for you guys to win, and congratulations in advance. All right. Okay, let's try to move on. Sino po kaya ang nanalo na dito? Teka lang, magkasalabat lang ako. Inom lang ako ng salabat. Iba yung ko ngayon, trip ko ngayon, hindi na magkakape, magsasalabat na lang tayo. So inom muna tayo. Grabe. Solid. Gumuguhit sa lalamunan ko yung luya. Naku, napakasarap. No? Habang nakikinig kayo, congratulations guys, no? From 1 point average of 1.75, no? Average of 1.75 right now 2.04, 2.03. Grabe. Grabe guys, no? So this is really awesome kasi ako hindi ko muna sasabihin yung profit ko, pero talaga nag-profit ako today. No, actually, I have had a position since 1.7, 1.8. Nung in-announce ko to, alam niyo, syempre may position na si Coach. Kaya kumita na tayo dyan. No? So I hope you all have earned and you have learned, and sana nakatulong sa iyo yan. Okay? Alright? So type number points yan. Kumita ka kay XRP. Nag-bullish din kanina si XRP. No? Si BTC, from 44,300 bumulusok pataas ng 45,700. Halos 1,000 basis points yung tinaas nito. 1,000 basis points. From 44,300 to 45,800, no? Grabe. So congratulations sa'yo. Congratulations. Ayan, sabi ni Lorena Aliswag, Sir, address padalang kita ng Lorena's Best Salabat. Sige nga. Oy, Lorena, sige nga, padala mo ako ng salabat. Kasi yung binibili ko sa salabat, made in cocoa sugar. Sige nga, ipopromote kita. Hindi, Meron pa akong kape ni Alfie, guys, masarap din yung kape ni yung dragon fruit, naku, napakasarap nun. Ngayon gusto ko lang talaga ng salabat, 'no. Alright, so yan, daming naging ang daming nag-type ng number 1. Okay, yan pati sa TikTok, si G091, okay. Thank you, Nida, for being in TikTok as well, no. Thank you for being in TikTok. Si Nida napakasipag niyan. Hindi ko natutulog 'tong moderator natin ito. Paggising ko may type na, pagtulog ko merong chat, paggising ko merong chat. Sabi ko, "Tutulog ba 'tong taon 'to?" Hindi, salamat, Nida, sa support mo, Okay, ayan. So, Enrico Gesta, nag-TP na daw siya doon sa ADA 2.03. Okay na po ba yun? Oh, take profit na yan. Siyempre okay na yan, no? Okay na yan. Iba-iba naman tayo ng risk appetite, no? Pero ako bullish ako kasi I'm very bullish in ADA kasi magkaka-blockchain. Sabi ko nga sa inyo, ano ba ang ating argument? Siya lang naman po ang top 4 coin na wala pang blockchain. At lahat po ng top 3 may blockchain na. At lahat po ng top 3 na may blockchain is above $300 ang price. No? So, hindi, again, sinasabi ko, I'm not saying na tomorrow magiging $200 yung ADA, but I'm very bullish kasi ang tingin ko, it's undervalued. I think ADA is very undervalued. I think ADA is undervalued, and I think from a price perspective and from a valuation perspective, I think ADA can still go even higher. Okay? Sige, move on na tayo, guys. Okay? So, let's move on with our topic for today. Our topic for today is about this special Friday Real Talk. Our topic for today is about decision making that is impacting our ability to be profitable. Type number 1, kung ikaw ba yung isang trader na alam mo na okay ka nang mag-follow ng mga trades ni coach. Okay? Alam mo na yung fib extension, alam mo na yung EMA, ALMA, alam mo na. No? Type number 1 kung alam mo na siya. Pero, minsan, on the time that you are going to do the buy button, hindi mo siya ma-execute. Okay? Hindi mo siya ma-execute. Sige nga, type number 1 kung minsan ganun ka. Okay? Type number 1 if you feel that sometimes you are very, very good in trading, okay, but you struggle on execution, you struggle on decision making. Ladies and gentlemen, you are not alone. Okay? You are not alone. Marami pong ganyang trader, lalong-lalo na kung yung trader po is very experienced. Okay? Lalong-lalo na kung ang trader po, when I say experience, marunong na mag-PA. No? You need to remember. Let me ask you this question. Nung kabataan ninyo, sino sa inyo dito yung meron kayong kalaro, no? Tapos napakatagal niyan tumira. Okay? Napakatagal niyan tumira. Meron kayong kalaro na ang tagal kahit board games, chess game, Battle of the Generals, Scrabble, no? Bakit meron kayong kalaro napakatagal tumira? Maraming ganyan eh. Minsan naiinis ka pa nga, 'di ba? Bakit ba naimbento yung timer? No? Bakit naimbento ang timer? 'Di ba? Kasi iba-iba tayo ng processing of our mindset, no? Iba-iba tayo ng ways to process ideas, no? Yung parang inis na inis ka na, parang gusto mong pitikin sa ilong, ang tagal mo mag-isip, tumira ka na, tas alam mo nakaihi ka na, nakakain ka na, hindi pa siya tumitira, no? kaya kaya sobrang nag-iisip sila ng strategy, no? And alam nyo ba na ang strategy even in our lives, no? Itong tinatawag nating decision making, whenever we actually overanalyze, may tinatawag tayong analysis paralysis. Okay? Because we overthink psychologically, we overthink, we tend to sacrifice time, okay? Because we wanted pangyayari sa buhay. Okay? So decision time, we process inputs, we have risk, we have rewards, we have impact, no? And so on and so forth. Napakalaking decision making, no? And every time in a day we make an average of almost 300 decisions. Tatayo ba ako? Will I wear the same clothes yesterday? Maliligo ba ako? Magsisipilyo ba ako? Kakain ba ako? Gamit ba ako ng kutsara? No, we make a lot of decisions. Aalis ba ako? Will I drive to Starbucks? Will I wear something new? Will I buy a new shoes? Will I bring my daughter to the pool? We make every decisions every day. And because we make many decisions every day, meron tayong tinatawag na mga challenges on decision making. So, story time muna tayo. Sino gusto ng story time dito? Sige, story time muna tayo ha. I'll give you a story. Okay? Sa isang story, sa isang malayong disyerto. Okay? Sa isang malayong disyerto, merong isang mama na naglalakad. Okay? He's very, very tired, no? And he's actually walking in a desert. Okay? So, not a further drop of water what's with him. Wala na talaga siyang tubig. Kahit isang gapatak ng tubig, talagang wala na siyang tubig. No? He felt very helpless, no? And thought, sabi niya, he would certainly die if he could not meet his thirst. Sabi niya, I can die right now kasi uhaw na uhaw na uhaw na uhaw na, sabi niya. Still keeping a ray of hope. Talagang he's trying to be very optimistic. He tried to move forward, no? He was slackening his pace na dahan-dahan niya, but he could not afford to stop. Ayaw niyang tuminto kasi talagang gusto niyang makainom ng tubig, no? After all, marami na siyang nalakad, so ituloy na lang niya yung lakad niya, no? Ituloy na lang niya yung lakad niya. Suddenly, nakakita siya ng isang bahay, no? Nakakita siya ng isang bahay sa disyerto. Okay? And medyo yung parang Japanese anime, yung talagang gumanda yung mata niya, no? Nabuhayan siya ng loob, no? Sabi niya, he could not believe what he saw in his eyes. No? I cannot believe what I saw in my eyes. No? Was it a mirage? Sabi niya. He wondered if he was hallucinating. Okay? He was trying to gather his last drop of energy. Okay? Walang tao doon. And then his heart skipped a beat. Okay? Strangely enough, he saw a hand pump. Okay? Sabi niya, naku, napaka-blessed ko naman. Napaka-blessed ko naman kasi meron ditong poso. Merong poso. But his overexcitement soon came down when he saw no water was coming from it. No water was coming from it. In-inspect niya, unexpectedly, he noticed a bottle of water. Okay? And finally, sabi niya, there he saw a piece of paper under the bottle. Nakalagay doon sa piraso ng papel na nasa ilalim nun. Sabi niya, out of curiosity, doon sa bahay merong poso negro. May poso, sorry. Tapos pinuntahan niya, walang tubig yung poso, pinuntahan niya yung loob ng kwarto. Sa loob ng kwarto merong bote ng tubig. Sa ilalim ng bote ng tubig, merong nakasulat na papel. No? Merong papel at doon sa may papel, okay? You need to make sure you fill the cup. Okay. All right. So, pagkatapos nun, sabi niya, ay, meron bang buffering? Okay na ba? All right. Okay. So, sabi niya, anong gagawin ko? Anong gagawin ko? He stopped and he thought for a moment, no? Sabi niya, iinumin ko na lang ba yung tubig na nasa bote, tapos I can just save my life instantly? Or kailangan ko bang, pero pag ginawa ko yun, hindi ko na maki-carry along yung sarili ko on the way ahead, no? Also, no one else who would turn up there will get a water to save his or her life, no? No one else ang pwedeng makinabang pag merong uhaw na tao na pupunta doon, no? No one else will be able to save if he chooses to follow the instruction on the paper and that did not work. Mamamatay naman siya. Siyempre, nasa tapat mo na yung tubig, no? Paano kung hindi mag-work yung instruction dun sa papel? Anong gagawin mo? No? For later, or to meet the immediate and long-term expectations both. No? So, ano ba? Sabi niya. Ano ba yung gagawin ko? Sabi niya. What will I do? What will I do? Imagine mo, uhaw ka na, no? Tapos meron tubig, iinumin mo ba 'yon, no? Or ilalagay mo ba yung tubig doon sa poso, no? Para ibomba mo yung poso, paano kung walang lumabas na tubig, no? So in any case, he had to take a risk. Ito na yung dulo ng storya. Sooner or later, uncertainty of the result gave birth to confusion. In his mind, his hands are shivering already. He closed his eyes and started praying. He controlled the emotion. We have a very urgent need, no? We have a very urgent need, but our need sometimes hindi tayo nakakapag-desisyon because it could probably be anything in between a water that could save our life, no? Or it's probably another instruction that you are not sure of, no? So either which, sige nga kayo, tanungin ko kayo, I will ask all of you guys, ano gagawin nyo? Inumin nyo ba yung tubig? Okay? Or susubukan yung ilagay yung tubig sa poso and try to pull the water out of the pump. What will you guys do? What will you guys do? Okay? So sabi ni G, sabi niya, I will do the number 2. No, are you going to do number 1 or are you going to do number 2? No, are you going to do number 1 or are you going to do number 2? Sige, type nyo nga, type number 1 or number 2, no? Tingnan natin. Mahirap daw. Si Sweet, sabi niya number 2. Ilalagay daw sa poso, sabi ni Donald, no? Si Alvi, half-half. Actually, yun ang sagot ko eh. Gusto ko half-half eh. Sabi ni Cheryl Sosa, 2. Pwede bang hatiin ng water? Okay. 2. Take the risk. 2 daw. Yun. Okay. Sabi ni Von, number 2. Alright. Cesar, number 2. June, number 2. Ay, puro number 2. Walang nag-number 1 ah. Okay, no? So again, guys, ang galing nyong sumagot, no? Kayo kaya nasa pakiramdam nung bida sa storya natin, no? So anyways, guys, in our decision making, sometimes we're like that. No, sometimes we're like that. Sometimes we need to make a decision in our lives, no, and even on trading, and it is a decision that's really really big in our lives. Let's try to move on. Ano ba yung tinatawag nating analysis paralysis, no? Yung analysis paralysis kasi sometimes, namatay na yung iinom ng tubig, wala ka pa, hindi ka pa nakapag-decide, no? Hanggang sa nahilo ka na, no? So, ang analysis paralysis is actually a condition of being unable to make a decision due to the availability of too much information, no? Too much information. Sometimes kaya nga nauso yung 4-letter word sa corporate world eh. Alam niyo ba yung word na TLDR, too long did not read? May mga TLDR eh. Minsan may mga ganun ako nakikita. Okay, too long did not read. Ito yung comment ko. Minsan sa mga boss, ginagawa namin, we have no time to process too much info. Just tell me exactly in emails. What do you want? Say it in one sentence. Say it in one word, no? What exactly? Do not make me read a 3-paragraph busy deck. We have sometimes executives, we have a memory of a goldfish, no? Sobrang bilis ng aming processing. So kailangan natin ng mindset na kailangan mabilis. Tell us what you want to do. Okay, just tell me what are the options, right? And sometimes too much information can paralyze you, no? Too much analysis can give you a paralysis, no? And if you have TMI, yung word na TMI, too much information, okay? Because you're trying to process too much information all at once, ang nangyayari, nade-delay yung iyong decision making. Nade-delay yung decision making mo because from a mindset perspective, you're trying to over-process things, no? Kaya nga minsan sa Six Sigma, sa define, measure, analyze, improve, and control process, at sa mga corporate, alam niyo yan, no? Ano yung DMAIC, no? You need to delimit. You need to delimit your project. Kasi sometimes we're trying to solve world hunger. Sometimes we're trying to boil the ocean, you know? And ang nangyayari, we are paralyzed because there's so much information that we're trying to process. So, even in our lives, so gawin ko rin yung sa example sa buhay natin. Because we are over-analyzing, no? Dalawang polar opposites yan no? Meron kang very quick to take action, meron kang very slow to take action. Kailangan in between ka, no? Hindi ka naman pasok ng pasok. Pero ang kabaliktaran naman ng pasok ng pasok, hindi na siya pumapasok. Nami-miss niya na yung bread and butter trades because meron na siyang analysis paralysis. Karamihan sa mga traders ganyan. Bakit? Ano ba yung mga reason? Ano ba yung mga reason ng analysis paralysis? So let me tell you, there are a couple of reasons na pwede mong i-consider bakit nangyayari yung analysis paralysis. Number one, why can't we stop analysis paralysis? Why? Because for the most part, hindi naman siya harmful. 'Di ba? Sabi nga nila no news is good news. 'Di ba? Sabi din nila, if you don't take action, that's okay kasi wala naman nawala sa iyo. No? Because it's not always okay. Because it's not harmful, it is okay. Sometimes traders think that because we have a luxury of overthinking, it's okay. Hindi naman ako nawalan ng $10 today. No? But alam mo ba, ang overthinking can paralyze you. No? Sometimes nami-miss mo na yung mga major breakout, sometimes naiiwan ka na. Because alam mong tama, okay? Hindi mo in-execute. Diyan pinapanganak yung word na sayang. Diyan pinapanganak yung word na sayang naman. 'Di ba? Sige nga, type number 1. Type number 1 kung minsan sinasabi mo sa sarili mo, sayang. No, have you ever told yourself, sana pinasok ko? Tama naman yung TA ko Tama naman yung TA ko, ba't di ko ginawa? No? Tama naman yung TA ko, bang babounce sa 0.618, but I've never tried it. Tama naman yung 618 ko, naku, nag-bounce na nga, nakakainis naman. No? Because we overanalyze. Pero coach, bakit nga ba? Why do we overanalyze? That is a very big question. That is a very, very big question to you. Kasi, let me give you a psychological and sociological demonstration. Okay? Kaya ba ng tao mag-isip? Sabihin mo, sige nga, ikaw sagutin mo. Ikaw ba, can we make very fast decisions? Can we make a very big decision in our lives on a snap of a finger? Okay? Can we make a big decision in our lives? Okay? Can we make a big decision in our lives in a snap of a finger? Okay? And my answer is, pwede. You know why? I'll give you an example. Di ba minsan pag may sunog, nabubuhat niyo yung ref? Di ba pag minsan may sunog, nabubuhat niyo yung buong pamilya niyo? Di ba? Minsan if you are in the face of danger, yung normal reflexes natin bilang tao, our normal reflexes as a person comes out. Our normal reflexes because of the hormone called adrenaline na pinuproduce ng katawan natin gives us extra human strength and agility. Whenever you are faced in danger, nagpo-produce ng hormone yung katawan mo. Parang if you're happy, it produces, different happy hormones. No? If you're doing an exercise, it gives you happy hormones. If you are in danger, tumatalong ka sa mataas na bakod, na akala mo hindi mo kaya before, nabubuhat mo yung ref na malaki, nabubuhat mo yung 3 sakong bigas, nagagawa mo. That's very true. That is very true. So again, hindi totoo na you could be paralyzed because it's a matter of just the way you process information. Your mind can be bended. Pwedeng i-bend yung utak mo. Pwedeng i-bend dyan to the extreme whenever the circumstances, whatever is in front of you. Whatever circumstances are in front of you, your mind can adapt. No? Your mind can adapt. So but it's not harmful for us for the most part. That's why we procrastinate. No? Mamaya na. Okay? I would not do it now. All right? Pero ano ba yung underlying problem? Bakit tayo nag-a-analysis paralysis? Alam niyo ba, psychologically, meron palang underlying problem yan. Hindi dahil sa ayaw mo mag-execute, you're already incorrect. It's not because you don't want to execute, you're already incorrect. The problem is, teka lang may nag-comment, Kapampangan ka, coach. Ba't mo tinanong? Balo ko Kapampangan eh. Ditak. Anyways, so there is an underlying problem. No, there's an underlying problem for you. No? For you, why are you not executing? And normally, it is the failure of fear. This is the fear of failure. This is the fear of rejection. This is the fear of rejection. Your fear of failure, nahihiya kang matalo. Nahihiya ka sa asawa mo. Nahihiya kang, alam mo yun, ayaw mo madungisan yung journal mo. Ayaw mo madungisan yung maganda mong record na walang panalo, walang talo. No? Sabi ko nga sa inyo, you need to be vulnerable. You need to take risks eh. I would rather admire the trader who is actually in the war, in the battle, who understands, who's wearing the shield of trading, no? Sila yung mga tao na nasa trading world na duguan dahil sa liquidation. Mas ina-admire ko yun because they already have experienced it. They have experienced how to lose, no? So the fear of rejection and the fear of failure, okay, paralyzes someone, no? Pag meron kang life na gustong i-save, wala ka ng fear. Tanggal yung fear na yan, no? But if it's too much comfortable for you, if it's too much comfort for you, you'd rather not take action. No? So anong nangyari? Umiikot ka lang, you are in the vicious cycle. You are in the vicious cycle of thinking and there you go, you're now overthinking. No, there is a fear of failure and rejection. Ergo, there is what you call analysis paralysis. Okay, I will execute an EMA 9 crossing to EMA 20. Ay, teka lang. Let me do a back test first. Okay, I will execute. I know that this will potentially bounce on a 0.618 based on the back testing that I've done already. Alam ko magba-bounce to. Ay, teka lang, i-backtest ko ulit muna using another indicator. Okay. So alam ko ito pa nag-breakout ito sa BB50. With MACD confirmation on a one-day candle, nag-zoom out na ako. Meron na akong patterns. Meron pa akong fave. Okay na to. Ay, teka lang, lagyan ko muna ng Ichimoku Cloud. No? Okay. So, okay. Ito, meron na tong breakout sa 0.618 ng Fibonacci. Tinuro na to ni Coach. Tapos meron ng confirmation candle ng breakout. Meron pa siyang pattern channel breakout. Meron pa siyang MACD confirmation. Meron pa siyang MACD bullish cross. Ay, teka lang, i-check ko muna kay uh, kay Elliott Wave, no? Sometimes we overthink, we overuse, no? We try to make we try to make an idea on our mind that we try to make an artificial idea in our mind na sige i-overcomplicate ko because sometimes analysis is good. Pero that's wrong, guys. That's wrong. Okay? Mali 'yun. Hindi mo kailangan too much backtesting can also be detrimental to you. No, you need to backtest, you need to do paper trades, but too much of doing it you can actually already miss. You can already miss the opportunity of entering. So the fear of rejection is a very big psychological problem. Very big psychological problem. Nakatawa ako, may nag-comment sa TikTok. Sabi dito sa comment, girls are overthinking. Pero siguro, hindi naman siguro gender specific yan, no? So, we tend to overthink. No? Alright, so, what's next? What's next? May tinatawag tayong paradox of choice. No? Alam nyo guys, minsan sa ating buhay, and this is in real life, no? If we are given many choices, we feel glorified about it. We feel glorified because we're given too much choices. Ang ayaw natin sa buhay natin, we're not given a choice. In our lives, even in a real life, no, this is not a trading world, no. In our lives, when we're not given a choice, napipikon tayo. In our lives, when we're not given an option to choose, we feel we're not liberated. No? Lumalabas yung political issues natin, lumalabas yung sociological issues, yung perspectives, yung gender biases, lumalabas lahat ng mga psychological issues. No, if we're not given a choice, we feel the government, if we are given many choices, we feel like we are a king. If we are given many choice, oh, okay, Mr. Customer, you have option A, option B, option C, option D. Oh, you could choose Premier, you could choose Deluxe, you could use Platinum, you could choose Gold, you could use iba-ibang kulay na nga yung credit card ngayon eh. Diba? Iba-ibang kulay na yung credit. We like being given so many choices. We prefer, meron tayong false psychological mindset that being given a choice means we are glorified. No? We are glorified. And sometimes, we mistake that by, okay, it's okay, ang dami ko naman choices eh. It's okay kasi ang dami kong choices, pwede ko naman i-delay siguro yan. No? So you need to remember in our lives, sometimes given too much choices can be complicated. Sometimes given too much choices can even pull you backwards. Sometimes pag sobrang daming choices, kailangan mainis ka na. Dapat nga tayo, alam mo ba guys, sa mga western countries, ito sabihin ko sa inyo sa mga western countries, the way that they plan things out, no? Sa executive level, ang ginagawa nila, sa baba pa lang, may tinatawag sila mga own it sessions. Sa baba pa lang, pinupulido na nila yung mga options before iakyat sa taas. Ano ba yung top 2, top 3 options natin? Tinuturo ko yan sa yung part na yan, yung I would only teach you 2 to 3 things, no? Versus teaching you 10 things, no? Sinasabi ko lagi sa klase, I would like you to master 2 to 3 things than you being given 10 things and you could master nothing. No? Because mastery is key. Everything is ordinary. Everything is ordinary. Okay? Sabi nga ng isang sikat na karate artist, I fear a man, no? I don't fear a man that has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Sorry, I fear a man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once. But I fear a man who has paradox of choice. Less stressful. So don't confuse yourself. Wag mong i-glorify yung sarili mo na binigyan ka ng maraming choices. Okay na. Okay, meron namang 10 indicators eh. Sige, iba-backtest ko isa-isa. Lahat 10 indicators 'yan, 'di ba? Okay? So, paradox of choice is actually one of our drivers. And of course, sinasabi ko na yung glorified feeling of having too many choices. We are having the bilang trader because we have so many choices. We can actually do backtesting. We can actually do backtest. I can probably do paper trades. O piniper trade mo na, sana tinutuo mo na kasi nagkatotoo na nga. Sana tinutuo mo na yung trade na yun because alam mo naman mag-e-execute, alam mo namang mananalo na. You should have taken the risk. You should have taken the risk already. No? Ayan yung reactions to increasing choice, no? Tayo kasi we feel really good we feel really good when we are given too many choices. And choices at all. No? We feel very bad as a society, as a person, as a human being, as a family member. Bakit wala tayong maraming ulam? Bakit isa lang ang ulam? Okay? Bakit ang ulam isa lang? Pwede mo tayo magkaroon ng 3 klaseng adobo. Bakit ito lang yung ulam natin? We should have had many options. 'Di ba? Bakit yung kapitbahay maraming options? Nay, tayo isa lang. Nay, bakit yung kapitbahay natin merong maraming TV, tayo isa lang, Nay? Marami silang channels. Nay, bakit yung subscription ng kabila, ang dami niyang free subscription? Isang Netflix, isang Go HBO. Nay, bakit tayo TV lang? 'Di ba? We confuse ourselves by falling as a victim. We feel that we are a victim because we feel we were not given choices. And because of that, we glorify the feeling of having many choices. Ladies and gentlemen, that's not always correct. Sometimes having too many choices can even confuse you. In our lives in the Western countries, mas okay na yung konti lang yung choices mo na dinidecide. Habang tumataas ka sa corporate world, mas dumadami yung decisions. Pasok mo lang yan sa bread and butter trades mo. And when you see your bread and butter trades, trust it will work. You have already tested it. Why go back from scratch? You have already made your decision and you've seen it works. You need to trust the system. The problem is, we tend to overcomplicate it because of our preconceived notions, because of our mindset. Because of our mindset. The glorified feeling of having many choices is wrong. The glorified feeling of having too many choices is wrong. In a society, in our daily lives, mas maganda nilalaan mo yung panahon mo sa mga bagay na kailangan talaga ng atensyon mo. You need to choose the right decisions. You need to use your time properly. Lahat tayo may 24 hours. All of us, we have our 24 hours. Now, what matters is how you spend the 24 hours. Are you going to spend your 24 hours on decisions that you're not supposed to be making? And then eventually, nami-miss mo yung mga time na kailangan ka talaga. Nami-miss mo yung mga time na the people really needed you because you're overspreading yourself too thin. You are 1 mile wide, 1 inch deep na tao. No? You are actually spreading too much time on low value activities. The same thing in trading. No, do not spend your time on trades na sobrang liit ng profit. You need to spend time, and pag dumating yung time na yon, pasukin mo. Pasukin mo. Ibuka mo ng konti yung range mo of risk. No? Lastly, ano ba yung mga steps to effective decision making? Ito yung pinaka-last natin. What are the steps for an effective decision making? No? Ako, guys, I'm not just teaching you technical analysis here, ah. I'm actually teaching you I'm actually teaching you some real life mindsets, real life mindsetting. Sana na-appreciate mo 'yan. Sana na-appreciate mo 'yan. Kasi nilalagyan ko ng konting giya on life, eh. Kasi related 'yan 'no, whenever you trade, sabi ko nga, it's because of your habits. If your habit is not disciplined, hindi ka disiplinado, what do you honestly expect you're going to win in trading? Absolutely not. If you're not organized, you're not really, doing end to end, you're not gonna be winning. So how are you going to be effective on decision making? Number one, i-identify mo yung decision. Ano ba talaga yung decision mo gusto mong gawin? Ano yung gusto mong i-reach na decision? Kasi minsan ito pa lang, number one pa lang, na-stuck ka na dyan. No? Am I going to trade today? Siguro the setup na tinuro ni coach or nalaman ko. Siguro i-check ko ulit. Yun pa lang, guys, you're not even making a decision yet. No? You're only identifying what decision are you going to take. Yun pa lang, wala ka na, eh. No? And then number 2, gather information, identify alternatives, weigh the evidence, choose among the alternatives, take action. Before ka pa mag-take action, nauntog ko na dun sa step number 1, napilay ka na dun. No? Doon pa lang sa number 1, napilay ka na. Bakit? Takot ka, eh. Bakit? Too much information in front of you. Diba? Kaya minsan yung pansin ninyo, pag may mga students ako nagpe-present sa klase, pinapalinis ko yung chart. You need to reserve your brain power on your bread and butter setups. Our brain, our neurons, nauubos yan if we're using it on too much information. No? Nauubos yan. Your neurons. Diba? So, i-conserve mo yan. No? What I mean by nauubos is, isipin, try mo mag-isip ka ng 10 hours kung hindi ka masakit ang ulo mo. Diba? Our processing capability has limitations. So kung may limitation na pag-iisip natin per day, i-reserve mo yung pag-iisip mo doon sa mga bagay na will matter for you. No? What will matter for you? So, my tip for you today before I wrap it up, before I wrap up our Friday Hugot or Friday Real Talk from Coach MirandaMiner. Okay? All right? Is, in our lives, similar to trading, we are often given, parang tayo yung nasa story, no? Na because we wanted water, sometimes we are placed in a very unfamiliar situation, no? But oftentimes we are already aware of the situation, no? What matters is what are we going to do? Because if it's a matter of life and death, meron tayo mga tinatawag na instincts, may tinatawag tayong mga hunches, may tinatawag tayong mga natural, may mga precursors natin nung bata tayo. Yung mga dominant personalities. Alam na natin yan, eh. We know what to do. But sometimes, because of our fear, because of uncertainty, because of doubt, we don't execute. We don't execute. So, for you to be a profitable trader, alam mo na, nag-aral ka na, nag-TA ka na, nag-backtest ka na, sinabi na ni coach meron ng fundamental na darating on Friday for ADA, TNA mo na yung posisyon mo, nag-work naman yan, binacktest mo na 90% effectiveness rate or 100% effectiveness rate, mangyayari naman yan, hindi mo pinasok, naiwan ka. Tapos kung saan, ang problema, kung naiwan ka na, doon ka na pumasok, pinilit mo na yung sarili mong pasukin yung isang trade na dapat pinasok mo kanina pa. Ano nangyari? You entered late to the game. Ano nangyari? 'Di ba? Challenges of a trend follower. You never enter on the earliest entry. You never enter on the lower low. You never enter on the profitable trade. You're not able to maximize the maximum swing. You're not able to maximize your you're not able to maximize the biggest swing because of your fear. So ladies and gentlemen, I challenge you today. My call to action for you is I want you to reflect. I want you to reflect today on the things that you are doing before you make a decision. Ito ba mga bagay na to ay makakatulong sa akin on making the right decision? O ito ba yung tinatawag nating gravy? Ito ba mga bagay na to ay makakatulong sa akin to move on with my life and move on with my trading? Do I have baggages? Do I have self-limiting beliefs? Do I have things na wala namang kinalaman sa trading na talagang pinapaikot-ito lang yung utak ko? You know? And my call to action for you is you need to let that go. You need to trust the system. And finally, if you trust the system, because you actually have proven na nag-work talaga siya. And because of you trusting the system, I can tell you that you will be very, 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 very profitable soon. With that said, guys, maraming salamat sa mga nasa TikTok, nasa Facebook, nasa YouTube. Thank you. I hope you enjoy our very special Friday Real Talk with Coach MirandaMiner. Tune in ka lang. Every Friday, I'm going to give you real-life discussions, real-life stories, real-life scenarios na may kinalaman sa trading, and hoping that na-inspire ka ng ating session for today. Tomorrow naman, we will have another learning session by hearing from the words and the lens of a very, very young executive from Overbit. Guys, with that said, maraming salamat. At I will hope to see you guys soon. Maraming salamat sa mga nasa TikTok. And I hope you guys all enjoy the rest of your night. Maraming salamat and God bless you guys. I love you 3,000. Thank you.